Hey fam, so I wanted to share something with you that happened to me last night. Um, for those of you who don't know, my dad, he passed away in 2014. And since then, I couldn't find any videos of him. And to be honest with you, since his passing, I wanted to have video, something to commemorate him, something to just hear his voice. And so last night, I was searching for videos of him online, and I remembered that he was on the news back in 2013. And I knew if I was going to find anything about him, I was going to find it looking up that news source. And so about an hour and a half later, I found the clip that he was on. And when I found the clip, I got emotional. I got emotional because, number one, I felt like I accomplished a goal with finding my dad on video, listening to his voice, seeing what he had on, just looking at him a year before he passed. It did something to me. And then number two, the biggest thing I realized was that I was hurting on the inside. That after my dad passed, I never cried. I never mourned. I just moved on. I tried to store it away in this closet and just move on with my life. But as I was listening to him and I kept replaying the video, tears started pouring down my face. And, it freaked me out a little bit because I'm not a very emotional guy. But I realized that I was healing, that I was holding on to the passing of my father and how much I missed him and how much I wish I could just sit, in his living room and get his wisdom still. Or he come to my house and share his wisdom with me on business, on life, on relationships, because he's one of the wisest men that I ever met in my life. And just to be able to hear his voice was just, it changed my life in regards of just understanding that he helped mold and make me into a man that's about making an impact in other people's lives. He did that. That's something that, can never be taken away from me. And that's something that I'm extremely proud of. And my point of sharing this story with you is that sometimes we try to move on from traumatic experiences that happen in our life or losses that happen in our life. And then, we start having success in our careers. We may get a job that pays us well, or a job title we've been, competing for. And then for some reason, we still have that empty void on the inside of us. And it's because we have so many unresolved issues that may have impacted us in our personal life, whether it's losing a loved one, whether it's divorce, whether it's, having a tragic accident or a health issue that has shaken us at our very foundation. And so what I've realized is that it is so important to talk through those things. It is so vital. And I'm so grateful that, even though I was, in tears, I had tears of joy, and I also had the support that I needed. I had my partner, my girlfriend, Ev, there with me. And it was just such a special moment in my life because I had that support. And what I've learned is when you're dealing with stuff, sometimes you need some support, some people there to listen to you, to help you talk through different things. And, that's why, I invite you, if you need somebody to talk to, you don't have nobody to talk to, I invite you to send me a message or book a call with me, book a free call with me, or fill out my application if you want to work with me, especially if you don't have anybody. And I'm here to tell you, when you become successful And I know I'm preaching to the choir when I tell you this, is that, you know, when you become a six-figure earner or a mid-career professional or the first to graduate college in your family or the first generation citizen into a country, you can get lonely and you can get isolated, and you learn to put out a lot of fires by yourself, or think you putting out a lot of fire by yourself, but in the middle of doing that, you're so burnt and you're so scarred and you're so beat up, and it's good to have somebody to talk to, simply to talk to, simply to get the help and support that you need. Throughout my life, I didn't really have many people to talk to, but it's powerful when you have somebody who can be in the fire with you to help pull you out of the fire or identify any blind spots or trauma that you may be dealing with. So I hope you got value out of me sharing that story. I just want to be transparent with you and just share my life with you, because yes, I'm a career coach and mindset coach, and I help people land, you know, these six-figure jobs and $20,000 and $30,000, $40,000 pay increases. Yes, I do that, but I'm still human and I'm still growing, and the same goes for you. You may have some success, but you're still human, and you still may need somebody to help you go through whatever you're going through. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Peace.